Hello, Pokemon trainers. Welcome back to the King's Court. Okay, so Pokemon Worlds has just ended, and man, that okay. It's funny. It's I have a lot of friends who watch the channel and know that I like to play online, but a lot of them don't really know how a lot about Pokemon VGC. Obviously, they played the video game. They don't really know like a lot about like double battles. They mostly know like they know like the basics for single battles. So it's funny, they were actually having Pokemon Worlds play on the bit because at our locals there's like these big huge monitors, and they actually had it playing. So while me and my friends were hanging out over the weekend, I was actually able to actually also watch the matches go on as well. So that was freaking cool. So yeah, Pokemon Worlds has just ended, and boy, it was a crazy one this year. I was not expecting the legend himself, Sagen Park, to not only be there at Worlds again. Then again, I'm pretty sure the dude's got like everyone who knows who Sagen Park is knows what he's best known for. Winning Worlds with Pachirisu, but I think he's gotten like a other huge world top cuts since then as well. I could be wrong, but remember right, I'm pretty sure he has. But anyways, the point is I was not expecting him to bring back his Pachirisu. Pachi, apparently, I think as he called it on Twitter. So that was cool. And seeing him go against Aaron Cybertron Zhang, a personal favorite of mine that I've been watching for a long, long time. So that was really insane. So, Victory Road, a VGC news website that just released the top 8 teams from Pokemon Worlds, and I wanted to take a look at them here, and because a lot of these teams are not what I was expecting. I'm gonna be honest. When Worlds began, I thought we were going to see there was going to be nothing but teams of like obviously like Incineroar, which is there. Incineroar is here, but look at this. Uh, I could be wrong. I'm only looking at it at first glance. There's only one team with Incineroar, and that's all the way at eighth place. Which, for the record, eighth place is nothing to scoff at. All these players, for the record, just round of applause for everyone. These players did absolutely amazing. These people are, this is insane. Like, getting to Worlds is this already impressive. Whenever you see people get, see them on stage and all that. But the fact that these people scored in the top 8, just round of applause. But it's weird. I was really expecting like nothing but Incineroars and Rapid Strike Urshifu. Not every team is even running Rapid Strike, so most of them actually are now that I get a better look at it. Like 6 out of 8. So I wanted to look over these teams and give my thoughts on them, and just overall, just really just think about how this is probably going to change going forward with Regulation Set H beginning in a couple of weeks, actually. So that's the video, and that's the plan. So if you want to see more videos like this where I do discussions and reactions to latest latest results from big tournaments like this, let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and let me know what you thought of Worlds. I thought it was cool. I thought it was super entertaining. I'm gonna be real. It felt almost this whole year because the Olympics was this year as well. Just felt like one big like epic Yu-Gi-Oh style anime of showdown because you got the dude from at Olympics with the with staring down people down with his his gun and all that, and now you got a former world champion coming back with the Pokemon that made him so well known. It just feels like one like Battle City or something from the original Yu-Gi-Oh. So it's honestly pretty funny. So let me know what you thought of Worlds. What was your favorite match? I think my favorite one had to have been probably, like I said, Sagen Park versus Cybertron Zane. Because again, I've been watching those two. I've been watching Cybertron for a really long time, so I'm gonna probably say that one. Let me know yours in the comments, and that's pretty much it. So let's go from bottom to top, and it looks like he won with Incineroar makes sense, and Rapid Strike Urshifu, and Rillaboom, Chimpao, and Fluttermane. Okay, pretty. Actually, that's pretty similar to the team I actually used on one of my videos where I was in one of my past to power videos. Okay, that's pretty cool. And dang it, Okay, anyone else having that problem? The older you get, the more you just realize you don't remember all the Pokemon's names like you thought you did. I always forget this one. The DLC legendary. Shoot, I always forget its name, but that Pokemon's crazy. Honestly, that its main move, or the what was it? The Star Blast. Wait, Star Blast. That's a that's an energy drink. No, not Star Blast. But so that's a real. This is actually the kind of team I was expecting. I'm gonna be honest. I was really expecting like all the teams to be like Incineroar, Rillaboom, Rapid Strike, Urshifu, Chiampao, Fluttermane, stuff like that. But no, actually, not this. All these teams are pretty diverse, but we'll get to those in a sec. Don't want to get too ahead of ourselves. So seventh. So that's it for the eighth place one. Really, really good team actually. All these are pretty much like the most like the top mons honestly right now. All right, seven. All right. Let's see. Ogrepon makes sense. Thundurus, I mean not Thundurus, Landorus T, Rapid Striker Urshifu, and our first Farafrig. Man, okay. I feel like a lot of people at first were too quick to judge Farafrig because I remember at first a lot of people didn't like his design. There are people who wanted more evolutions for older mons, and Girafarig I feel like was due one for a long time, but I feel like a lot of people really judged Farafrig at first, but this Pokemon is ridiculous. I've used it before. That Armor Tail ability is so ridiculous. So I'm not surprised this Pokemon is on multiples of the teams that just topped at Worlds. This is crazy, honestly. And Reggie Ellie, you don't really see Reggie Ellie as much as you used to. Kind of really interesting actually on that one. And Calyrex, the ice version. I prefer the Ghost one, but I'm biased because Ghost is my favorite type. But Calyrex is just a crazy Pokemon to begin with. All right, six. I really like this team. In one of my older Pokemon videos, I actually did run this team with Dondozo. I really like Dondozo. So this team, I really like this one. It's also running Dragonite. A friend of mine who watches the channel loves Dragonite. You know who you are, man. Shoutouts. And so he's probably really excited seeing because Dragonite hasn't really been getting a lot of shine as much as it used to, honestly. So it's really cool seeing Dragonite on the top team at Worlds. That's really cool. And of course, the fish. That's actually what I called this team. I called it the fish team. So Bucky Eye Fish Boy is going to be gone soon. This is like one of the Pokemon I hate going against online because that ability, it just spams Heat Wave. This is so annoying. Goldingo. Goldingo, honestly, I feel like was kind of like underrepresented in this a lot of because I don't really see a lot of. This is like the only one running Goldingo. Kind of crazy actually, but Goldingo is really good. And Miraidon. Oh boy, Miraidon is slowly taking over because if you're watching this and you only look at Pokemon VGC in the TCG, Miraidon, if I remember right, actually won the TCG World. So Miraidon is just the top Pokemon right now. Jesus Christ, man. So Miraidon is just killing it everywhere. That's just insane. Fifth place. Ursaluna. All right, Ursaluna. That's pretty cool, actually. I I was actually expecting more Blood Moon Ursalunas, to be honest. But no, just a regular original one, which is still really cool to see. Okay, I'm not going blind. For a second, I thought I needed new glasses. A Gallade. Wow. Okay. Was not expecting Gallade. Has Gallade ever actually gotten this? This might be the highest I think I've ever seen a Gallade top. Actually, has Gallade ever been on a Worlds team before? I could be getting my teams mixed up, but I don't think Gallade's ever been like this high before. Damn, that is cool. Gallade is so cool, honestly. Gallade over Gardevoir, don't at me. But man, that is so cool. Torkoal next. You don't really see Torkoal that much anymore. Most people, I think, really usually go to use Koraidon instead. But so the fact we're seeing a Torkoal in this, it's probably, if I had to guess, it's probably running Trick Room, which is why they're running the not the Blood Moon version of Ursaluna. Because remember, right, this one's a lot slower. So yeah, actually, because they're running the shoot, I always forget. I used it. Oh my god, Indene, the psychic Pokemon that with Psychic Surge. Man, I am bad with names today. Man, but yeah, that Pokemon does run Trick Room. I've used it before, and this Pokemon is crazy, so no surprise there. And Ogerpon, and with the Water Mask, and the Ice Calyrex. Makes sense, actually. This is a really good team. I can't get over that Gallade. That is just so cool. You never see Pokemon like Gallade on these kind of teams. This team did really well too. This is crazy. That is just so cool. Fourth place. All right. So this is actually someone I was also expecting. Miraidon plus Iron Hands. This is just a deadly again. Friends of mine in my locals have been playing the Pokemon TCG again, and I'm pretty sure, like I said, Miraidon won Worlds. These two in general are just taking over the game. Pokemon in general, because it not only is it killing it right here, spoiler alerts, it's at the first place winner also used these two, and in the TCG, these two are killing it as well. These two are just a deadly duo, honestly. And for Afrig again, man, this Pokemon is nuts. I'm actually really happy seeing when older Pokemon, because I feel like a lot of people forgot that Girafarig even existed. So it's really cool seeing an older Pokemon that a lot of people forgot and just getting an absolutely just huge revamp and just becoming ridiculous. I think that's really cool. They really power up an old school Pokemon, like with an evolution or a new form or something. That's really, honestly, really just insane when they do that. And Girafarig might be like probably the best example of that right now. Rapid Strike Urshifu. Let's be real. It's Rapid Strike Urshifu. Ogerpon. Whimsicott. Yeah, I think I saw this team actually in playing, because my friend who he does play the video game, but he's a shiny hunter. Like, he is like he's shiny obsessed. So he didn't really know that Whimsicott was so good right now. So when the match was actually playing on the monitor at our locals and we were just hanging out, he was not expecting Whimsicott because that's one of his favorites. So, okay, Whimsicott, nice. And Miraidon. Again, Miraidon plus Iron Hands, just deadly easy 1-2 combo right there. All right, that's big three. Zamazenta. Damn, they got the Iron Puppy. Man, this Pokemon's so bulky. I really underestimated it when I tried it in one of my videos. Because I've never actually played. I played Sword and Shield, but I didn't play a lot of Sword and Shield. I don't know why. It just didn't do it for me. So I didn't really have a lot of time to really appreciate these two, especially Zacian when it was ridiculously OP. At that time, I was actually kind of glad I wasn't really playing online because Zacian was just insane. So seeing Zamazenta though do really good makes me actually really happy. Rillaboom. Okay, not DK's vegetarian cousin. All right. Entei. Wow, this isn't even the Paradox Entei. This is the original one from the movie. Man, that is just cool. And man, Gallade, Torkoal, Entei. There are a lot of different kind of Pokemon I was expecting. Again, going into like when I saw that what the top eight teams were, I was expecting nothing but like Incineroars, Rillabooms, and Rapid Strike Urshifu. But Entei, I was not expecting that. Rapid Strike Urshifu, again, makes sense. Fluttermane. Okay. Not a lot of Fluttermanes, actually. Only like 2 teams was running it. Makes sense. And Chimpao. I'm low-key going to miss Chimpao a little bit, actually, when set H is put into effect. I actually really like this Pokemon. Alright, big 2. Ice Calyrex again. Makes sense. And, of course, the VGC legend itself, Among Us. I'm sorry I had to say it. But, man, Among Us, man, it's crazy. I remember, because I played a lot during the Sun and Moon era, and Among Us was everywhere back then, as well as a personal favorite of mine, Arcanine. But Incineroar sadly kind of replaced Arcanine. Sad. I still love Arcanine, though. But Among Us used to be, like, on every team. So, only one team was running it. It's crazy seeing that, honestly. Let's see. Landorus T. Makes sense. Spam that Sludge Wave. Rapid Strike Urshifu. Pelipper. Wait. Pelipper? And is that Iron Valiant? Whoa. Okay. I must have missed this. I must have missed this match. Iron Valiant, because I would have remembered that. Whoa, was not expecting that. Okay, so not only do we got Gallade getting in fifth place, so now we got in second place Iron Valiant. Man, these are some really like not obscure, but these really aren't the kind of mons I was expecting. Man, that's just crazy. Although I think it's really cool seeing actually different Pokemon because it makes it more interesting. You know what I mean? All right, in first place, Miraidon, Iron Hands again, 1-2 combo. Farafrig, man, Farafrig, my boy. This Pokemon is just nuts. I really like this Pokemon. Rapid Strike Urshifu, Ogerpon, and Whimsicott. Man, I am not surprised by the way. Dang, I don't know why I got tongue tied. I am not surprised that Miraidon and Iron Hands won it. These two just go together perfectly. These two are just a match made in heaven. So I am not surprised. So that's all the top 8 teams actually. All these are some of the most wow. I was a lot of these teams have Pokemon I was not expecting. Out of all these though, if I'm just going by looking at them, I think I really like the sixth place one because like I said, I really like Dondozo actually a lot actually. My favorite water Pokemon is Empoleon, but I really like Dondozo. This thing's really cool. It's definitely one of my favorite Pokemon to come out in this gen. So that's all the top 8 teams. Just again, big round of applause for all these players. They did absolutely amazing. And this year was and watching Pokemon Worlds this year just made me think, man, these Pokemon are just like Pokemon like Incineroar, Rillaboom, Rabbit. These Pokemon are just insane. But let me know in the comments what you thought of Worlds this year. Did you watch it? And what do you think? Do you think any of these Pokemon will still be used like Urshifu or Gallade and all them? Do you think they'll still not Urshifu, Ursaluna? Do you think they'll still be used when Regulation H set into place? Because a lot of these Pokemon aren't going to be allowed anymore. So let me know in the comments. What do you think of these teams? What was your favorite moment from Worlds if you watched it? And that's pretty much everything. Have a good week. Take care. Bye.